FXB, welcome back to the shack. Let's talk Yaesu. So if you have a look here, I've got my Yaesu FT1D and I would never sell this, okay? I absolutely love this. Why do I like it? I like the orange screen. This is the dual band transceiver. It does GPS, APRS, fantastic little device. Why am I going to sell that? So I can have an extra 100 and I don't know, £20 when I can have this forever and tinker with it. So this brings me back to radios like the Yaesu 818, which I've got here. See if I can, if there's any charge in it. Okay, exactly the same feelings on this. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because I feel like what Yaesu have just done is a game changer, not just for Yaesu, but for other manufacturers that, yes, sometimes we don't always want the super radios, the waterfall, spectrum, color screen, big color screens, type radios. For one, they're expensive, they cost a lot of money and we're too scared to go portable with them because if we drop them, we feel like they're going to break. Yeah, they've got big screens. They've got screens this big. If you look at my Yaesu my Icon 705, which don't get me wrong, I like it. Yeah, it's I've had it since they came out, and it took me 6 months to get over what it cost because I wasn't used to paying that kind of money for such a small device. Normally, if I spent £1,300, I got a nice Icon 7300 or an FTDX10. So I had this big radio with a built-in tuner. So let's put that back there. This thing does tend to follow me, this camera that I'm using. So they've come out with the new Yaesu FTM 150, which you can see in the background. And I really do like the design. And if I don't know if you can see it here. I'm not sure if I can, but over here, if I just move around, you'll see FTM 500, which I like. Yeah, I like it a lot. Probably prefer the design of the FTM 400, to be honest. They should have just improved that. Big screen, very portable. And then the thing they got right with the FTM 300 was it had built-in Bluetooth for starters, and it was very small and portable. The head unit was easy to move. So I think they actually got that one right. The thing about the 500, it is all singing, all dancing, but it's a bit of a brick, isn't it? It's like, but anyway, so I am pleased they brought out the FTM 150 dual band, and they've managed to put into it a band scope. I mean, I feel like they've got the technology now. If you look at the design just behind my head there, they pretty much put what they want on that screen, if you ask me. So they've also brought out the FT318 and the 316, which is, if I just scroll here, I know you can't really see much, it's quite glary, but I'll just quickly do it. There's the FT3, let's get it right, 3185, 2 meters, and then there's the 3165. Okay, and that's 65 watt and 85 watt. Yeah, impressive with the 85 watt. I mean, I don't really know why you'd want to use 85 watts on 2 meters, to be honest. You're either going to use a repeater, your all-star node, and yeah, even if you go simplex, you're going to need to get up high anyway. So I don't see the point of 85 watts myself. I think I'd rather have 20 watts and then add an amplifier if I really need that power. But maybe I just don't like high power. So my point is that what I'm interested in is if they've gone down this road of keeping the old sort of orange analog classic Yaesu style, which I think is definitely it's a good plan, because they're going to have their super radios with the screens, yeah, with the waterfall and all that spectrum, and the digital side, C4FM, YSF. With many people are not even interested in the digital side. They will just say to you straight away, it's not real radio, I'm not doing it, I'm not interested. And I hear that a lot, yeah. And there's completely nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. Some people drink tea, some people drink coffee, yeah. And me, as you can tell, I like everything. Yeah, if it's an app, if it's Kenwood, Icon, Yaesu, I just like it all. I'm just a gadget person. So let's go back to the the Yaesu 81. This is the 818. I've still got my 817. I don't want to sell them. I've said why. Yeah. And it's got a built-in battery, and I can go on pretty much all bands. It can't do digital, but I can use my All-Star Node if I really want to talk around the world with it. Now, if they've brought back the FTM 150, why can't they bring back the Yaesu 819 and do exactly the same thing? They've got the design, they've got the inside here, they've got the design, the hardware already to do it. All they have to do, if they want to, and they may as well, is design it in a way where you can remove the head unit. Well, that's completely within their scope of skills. Of course it is. Yaesu, one of the best manufacturers in the world. So make this with the option. I think it should be the option where we can remove it or not remove it. I don't think we should not have that choice. Chuck in all the bands, keep it QRP, make the screen bigger. It's not hard to do, is it? They did it with the FTM 500. If anything, the FTX 1, the new FTX 1, which I should get up. I don't want to spend too much time Googling stuff, but I haven't got a photograph handy of that. So if I just go escape, and on the big screen here, yeah, I have got two monitors here. Let's just work this one out. So we're going to get this going. When it's two monitors, it gets confusing. So Yaesu FTX1. And you know what? Just because I make all these videos doesn't mean I'm good with computers. I'm just like you. They do my editing. All right. Okay. Radio World. Thank you. Let's click their photograph. See if it enlarges. Right. Oh, 5% discount Radio World. Right. Okay. There it is there. So I know it's not the best picture, but I'm trying to make it bigger. Right. Come on. Anyway, you can see it in the distance. It's like a super duper 3D display, dual screen, nice big DFO here. And so that's fine. If you look at my 500, let's just lean over here again. Like so, it does follow me. Right, okay. Sorry about this, but I am faffing. Now look here. You've got the knob. This screen could be an orange screen. We don't have to have waterfall. This could be an analog radio. You've got all the buttons there. Okay. Why can't that be this size? I know the big FTX one is a bigger screen. It's a bigger device. It's like twice the size of this, I would say. But why can't we have this as a Yaesu 818? Why not? It's completely doable. Rather than almost being forced to go for the ICOM 705 type radios, because many of us, we don't really want that. We just want a better 817, 819. That's all we've ever wanted really from Yaesu. When it comes to ICOM, I would say, we want a ID 5100, 7100 with a color screen, because why not? Why not? So anyway, I am waffling, so I thought I'd go there. So please let me know what you think about the fact that Yaesu brought out these 3 radios all at the same time. Do you like them? And should they bring out a 70 centimeter version of the 2 meter ones that I showed you? Do you like the FTM 150? Do you think the price is okay? I mean, it's 400 odd pounds, 440 pounds for that device. Do you think that's okay? Do you think is the FTM 200, has that been discontinued? Because I thought that was a really nice, really good device, to be honest. It was well priced. I think it was only like £300. It had everything that the FTM 150's got, but it also had C4FM. You can fit a Bluetooth module into both these devices. I thought it was a really good little device. The only reason I sold it was because I've got the FTM 500. But like I said earlier, the 300 was a really good device. The FT3D was a really good device. When they brought out the 5, I actually said to myself, okay, it's okay. It definitely worked better, mainly because of the audio. The audio sounded better on C4FM. But I thought the FT3D was a really good design, really nice device. All they needed to do was give us a setting where we could change and add a bit more bass to the C4 FM audio that we were listening to. That's the only thing I thought that the FT3D needed. I thought that was a really good device. The 991. We love the 991, the 991A. Yeah, I think most people like that radio, but I think that the waterfall, the kind of waterfall screen that we're getting on the screen could be improved. Yeah, we don't need a new radio. Just give us some firmware where it just improves it, where maybe we can have a full screen waterfall. That's pretty much it, really. Because the 991, you know, I've got my 991 over here. Let's see if I can navigate around. I just tell it to stop following me. There's the 991 there. You can see, and then I've got my X6200 705. But there's the 991. That's a really nice device. I'm not sure if the power's connected at the moment. No, don't think it is. So anyway, let's end it there because I feel like I'm just starting to waffle. So you know, I really appreciate you watching any of my waffle. And you know, people have been buying me and my wife a coffee, and I really appreciate that. And take it from me, we go out, we bring the dog, we have a coffee, and we spend the money that we receive for coffees on coffee. Also, more people have been joining my YouTube channel. It's only £1 a month. Please join, be part of this community. I'm here till I drop, so we're going to be helping each other for years. And I'll tell you now, I get a lot of help. A lot of people message me and they help me, and then I always turn that into a video. I don't get knowledge and go, oh, and then keep it for myself. It goes straight out on YouTube. Obviously, it takes a lot of time and effort to do it. Lucky me, that because it's my passion, it doesn't feel like effort. Just like now, I'm just enjoying myself right now. But hopefully thousands and thousands of people have benefited from the different things I do. And for example, I took this thing apart the other day, and it's got the HF module, and it actually works. There's a CB antenna on it at the moment. So we are going to end. Just going to see if it, because I put the CB antenna on it, which is £7 for these CB antennas. And every now and again, when the conditions are good, HF will actually, I can hear it on my CB antenna. Sorry, I'm hiding it from you. It's only it's actually a Wurui, but every now and again I can hear HF on it, and I just think that's so cool. We're not going to do it today. Having great fun. Bye for now, 7-3, all the best.